Hello guys, welcome to my channel Genetic Coding. In this video, we will discuss the concept of animation and we will cover how to apply animation on particular widget. So in this video, I have already created my sample screen animation demo. Here I am created a image assets and which is elevated button. Here I will apply animation on image widget on the click of button. So in order to achieve animation, we have to be first of all initialize the animation controller. It is animation controller. For initializing, we have to be override init state method. Here animation controller. This animation controller requires two parameters. First is VSync. VSync stands for vertical synchronization. Vertical synchronization give the object like a reference of ticker provider. We have two type of ticker provider, single ticker provider and ticker provider only. Single ticker provider perform when we want to apply only single animation on our class, then we use single ticker provider. If we have a multiple animation in our class, then we use only ticker provider. But in this video we will use single ticker provider. What is the ticker provider? Like it is single ticker provider mixin. Ticker provider means calling of callback. Like when our animation is performing on our widget, it is simultaneously performing to our Flutter engine so that it can coordinate with the frame rate of our app and also communicate with the UI and send the feedback on our screen so that it can perform animation in very smooth way. So we apply here single ticker provider state mixing. So we will apply it here. After that we apply duration. It is second like 2. The duration is the parameter how much long we want to perform our animation. So we will perform it for the 2 seconds. Now first of all override a animated builder. Here we have two required parameters, animation and a builder. First of all is animation. Here we will pass our animation controller. So AnimatedBuilder will control using this controller. And in builder we return a context child on which we want to apply a animation. So here we return our animated widget. Here we apply our widget on which we want to apply animation. Here it is. Now we have applied AnimatedBuilder. What? We did not tell this widget on which type of animation we want to apply here, because we want to apply here a rotation animation. So for performing the rotation animation, we have to wrap this widget with transform widget. Transform, and we have different type of method: rotate, flip, translate, and scale. Here we will cover rotate method. Here it is required one parameter compulsory, which is angle, because it tell this transform widget that how much degree you want to rotate this child widget. So we will apply value using our animation controller. Give its value 2 into pi. Any type of value you want to give, like multiplication of degrees, it is applying 360 degree. Okay, here it is. Wrap our widget with the transform, and transform widget wrap with the AnimatedBuilder. AnimatedBuilder is responsible for applying the animation on the widget, and transform widget is responsible for applying the angle. So they are simultaneously work together to perform the animation. Now after that we perform our animation builder dot forward. This is method for applying our animation. Now we want to run and test. Restarted our application. Now click on rotate. Now this is. Now notice when I click again, it is not rotating because our animation is going forward. So it is going forward and never reverse. So we have to be reverse our animation. For that, we will define a variable bool is animation is forward. In starting, we will give it value false. After that, here we will check if is animation is forward equal to true. It means our animation is performed in the forward basis. Like one time animation is already performed, so we will get false and apply animation controller dot reverse. Like we want to reverse our animation. Else we will apply our is animation forward equal to true, like our animation is performed on the forward basis, like that. Now we will apply again. Now rotate. Now again it is reverse rotating, like that. Here it is. Now you can perform your rotate animation. Now we will perform another animation. We will perform a translate animation. Like when I click on button, the image will go slide on the right side. So how you will perform that animation? For performing that animation, just copy two methods already which is covered. So copy these method in AnimatedBuilder. So just define here translate controller. Here it is. Now here we required one more parameter which is animation, because it is giving us offset, because our animation is translate, like it is moving our image from one position to another position. So we will use another parameter animation. It is called animation offset. I will tell you where we will use this parameter. So first of all, we have to be initialize our translate controller. So we already know it take two parameter. First of all, vertical synchronization, and other one is duration. So now we are using two animation at a time. So we will now use ticker provider mixin, not a single ticker. We use ticker provider. It will use for the multiple animation perform. You can apply single trigger provider while applying multiple animation. You will get definitely this error, because I have already faced it and I will already told the result of that. If you want to apply multiple animation on a single screen, then I recommend you to use ticker provider state mixin. Okay, so I will apply here this, apply the duration. I will apply it 2 seconds. Now we have to be initialize our animation offset also. So for animation offset, so for animation offset, we have a different type of animation for initializing. Here we use twin animation. Twin, like it is translate from the start value to end value, because it is apply animation value from start to end, and also it give us a method to control how the animation will perform, whether it is slow or fast or slow easy, and different type of curve it give us to control our animation. So we are initializing our animation offset using the twin animation, because we applied here offset, and here we apply begin. In beginning, our image is at 0 and 0 offset, and at the end our image will be at 2 and 0 position. Now we will apply animate. Here we apply our animation controller, because this animation is performed using our translate animation controller. So we will apply here curved animation, and this animation will connect our translate controller. It is in controller. Now we will define the way of animation, whether it is slow or fast. So for applying a way of animation, we define various type of. So we are applying curve here, linear. I mean, our animation will be perform on the same rate. So here our translate controller is initialized, and also animation offset also initialized. Now we are coming, so like previous animation, we have to be wrap our widget with the animation controller. We will apply here translate animation controller instead of normal animation controller. Okay, translate controller. Now transform dot rotate, use translate. Here we apply offset. How we apply our animation offset dot value? Here it is. Now we will apply 200 with this. So I will tell you, our offset position is started from top left corner of our screen. It is 0 0. It means if I talk about offset, then it is 0 0 position. If I consider height 1 and width 1, then our top right corner will be 1 0. Our bottom left corner will be 0 1, and at the bottom right corner will be our 1 and 1. So here we will apply our 2 0, like in our here we are starting end 2 0. 2 means it go 2 point on the x direction, and now I apply 200 multiply. It means it go 200 pixel on the right side for performing the animation. Now we make another variable for storing is translate animation is forward. So in this, first of all we will check true, else here if it is in forward direction, then we will perform our translate controller in reverse. If it is already in backward direction, we will call it to the forward direction. Here it is. Now we perform test and call it translate. Click on like that. Okay, it is our translate animation. We have covered two animation in this video, translate and rotation. In next video we will cover another animation. If you got any knowledge from this video, please like my video and subscribe my channel and share with your friends, and practice in your project if you got a better knowledge from this video. Thank you.